2015-2016 season, we achieved our objective of earning promotion to the Premiership. Probably didn't do it in the way that we would have hoped on the last day when we lost the game, but overall, the way that we played throughout the year was very pleasing, and to hear the crowd supporting us in the way that it did, and to see the atmosphere and the relief from everybody that Bristol had earned promotion was very, very pleasing. And it's vital that you're able to enjoy what you do, and we've been looking at the Premiership for many, many years, and we want to be there, and now we're there. You've got to enjoy the challenges that are there, but the enjoyment factor comes from working hard. The enjoyment factor comes from challenging yourself against the best sides. The enjoyment factor is putting yourself under real pressure and having to go toe-to-toe with the very best sides in England. Players that we've brought in, I believe, are going to enhance the culture that we have and make it stronger. And we need to have the toughest competitors fighting for us in every game. That we want players that aren't prepared to give up, irrespective of how tough it is, irrespective of what the scoreline is. That they're prepared to fight all the way. And the players that I believe that we've got in the club and the players that we've signed, I think have those values and have that edge about them, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's developed.
When you scrap me for every point, I mean, fitness is extremely important. There are some things that are controllable in life, and there are some things that aren't controllable, and we know we can control the amount of training we do, the amount of fitness we do, the levels of aerobic ability and strength the players get. We know we can control our nutrition, so we need to just keep on focusing on what we can control and not worry about what's outside of us. Despite what people may think, it's a thinking man's game. It's a tactical game. It's a technical game, and it's very, very difficult when all you can think about is, all you want to be able to think about is how I'm going to get one foot in front of the other and go to the next rack. We've also got to think about where I need to be in defence, what the next line out's going to be, where we are. There's a huge number of things that the players are trying to think about, and the fitter they are, and the more quickly they recover, the more chance we have of those decisions being made correctly. They're going to be bigger, they're going to be stronger, they're going to be fitter, they're going to be faster. That's why they're playing at this level and not in the Championship. And it's about making sure that we can step up and give everything we can to at least be at their level, and like I said, control the things that we can control to help that. Make sure we're eating properly, make sure we're recovering properly, make sure the players are training properly to give us every 1%, because at the end of the day, it's only going to come down to 1%. So even if you're unlucky enough to lose a game by 3 or 4 tries, it's still only 1% that have caused those 3 or 4 errors, and we've got to really try to make sure that we do everything we can to give us the best opportunity for doing well in the Premiership.
It was difficult with the injury and things to actually give up playing, because you never want to finish playing. But I think not being involved on the pitch as such and not being involved in the day-to-day sort of rugby activities has really helped me in terms of that transition, because I was able to help out with the coaching, do bits and parts here and there. So from that point of view, it's been easier on me to do that transition. The mindset's totally different in terms of excitement to start. A bit of nerves around as well, thinking what's coming as well. I think from the difference between last year was we finished the season on such a low, to come back this year on a high and look forward to, have really something to look forward to. It's been fantastic really, and to be fair, the boys really dug in training and been excited about things. I think the club as a whole, both the staff, the players, are all pulling together. I think there's a good dynamic at the minute between everyone. Everybody wants the club to do well, because ultimately it's waited 7-8 years. And you look at the supporters as well, they're fantastic. So what do we have, 18,000, 17,000 for the final? Could potentially have been 20,000 if we could have had that many in. So you know, the city's probably craving for it as well, and one thing we've spoken about is the need to represent the city. And I think a city who hasn't had Premiership rugby for 8 years now, of this size and of its rugby ability, deserves that, and I think that's one thing we'll try and push forward, both the players and the club in itself.